How we traveled to North Korea and returned back. Part 1. Our obsession with North Korea started back in 2014. It was limited to reading the news, books and their daily newspaper Rodong Sinmun. Eventually, we wanted to visit Pyongyang and experience what it must feel like breathing the North Korean air. Hence, one fine day, we decided that we should really give it a shot, and we started to plan the trip. The days of the inception. There are no tour organizers to North Korea from India. We contacted two of the reputed travel companies that can book us on a tour that they usually organize. We had a lot of questions, and we also had a 3-year-old toddler that would accompany us to North Korea. It would be a family trip. We started with sending out a list of questions to the travel companies. It took about 88 email conversations, back and forth between us and the representatives from the travel companies to finalize the dates and the itinerary. Since we had a child with us, we were recommended for an independent tour so that our itinerary remains flexible and co-travelers are not disturbed. Finally, the tour booking was done well in advance, and 5 months before the trip, all was set, except for the tourist visa to China. We also decided to keep this trip discreet to avoid listening to any warnings, suggestions, criticisms and expert opinions from people around us. The day of the pre-tour meeting. North Korea is a tricky place. As a tourist, you will be cut off from the outside world. There are some do's and don'ts to follow and some common sense involved. Hence, our tour operator ensured that all this is briefed to all the tourists before they enter North Korea. In our opinion, this pre-tour meeting is part of the overall North Korea experience. You will be explained what to expect, what to do and what not to do, and narrate quite a few incidents that you might find funny or strange, depending on how you choose them to perceive. In this same meeting we were also given our train tickets and North Korean visas. Since ours was a private tour, we were expected to meet our tour guides directly in Pyongyang. Unlike a group tour, we did not have anyone to accompany us in the train or flights. The day of the missed train. Our stay in Beijing was a typical Hutong hotel in Dongcheng area. The roads are very narrow and blockages are frequent. All this led to late arrival of our taxi. The Beijing traffic pinched us as well, and we arrived at the railway station just 15 minutes before the train was about to depart. The gates to the platform were already closed. Boarding the train was not possible anymore. Yes, we missed our train to North Korea. We called up our point of contact from the tour company and explained him the situation. He met us promptly, got us tickets for a fast train to Dandong for the next morning and worked up the updated itinerary. Our trip to North Korea was cut short by 1 day, but we managed to cover almost everything in our agenda. We spent that night in Beijing. North Korea was still far away. We would spend the next night in China again, with North Korea just across the Yalu River. The day of Dandong. Our fast train to Dandong reached in the evening. The tour company representative met us and provided us the tickets from Dandong to Pyongyang and gave us some heads up about customs check. Dandong was cold, windy and gray that day. It appeared very depressing, yet surreal. Maybe we weren't done with the grief of the missed train. In the evening, we took a quick stroll to the east. Across the Yalu River, we got the first glimpse of North Korea. So, here we were. Just a few thousand meters away from North Korea. After more than 2 years of obsessive readings, discussions, watching anything that had North Korea in its description and longing to breathe its air, we thought, what lies beyond this point? What is the truth? What is not the truth? What will be shown to us? The questions kept popping up in our minds. And we slept only because we wanted the next day to arrive faster. And that's about it. So, did you like the story so far? Check out the part 2 of this series, which will come out soon. And, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.